You can be like, I can't stand when he comes to Chicago. But these people actually hate this kid. You people are damn fools. Next up, since y'all hating and doing all this hating, why don't y'all hate on y'all boy Michael Jordan? I don't want nobody to hate nobody, y'all. It's amazing how y'all don't hate. Y'all hate all these other people. And y'all fearless leader is hating Isaiah Thomas for not shaking his hands for what's something else. Who the hell hates somebody 20 years later? Now, I got jumped by the Blackstone Rangers, July 4th, 1986, by Stinky, Sun Baby, Von J, and a couple of other niggas. I hate them until the day I die. We cool now. But I'm gonna hate them niggas till the day I die. But they jumped me, man. They thought I was a genie and they jumped me. Man, just the way it go. And I'm wishing bad shit on them every night. As I'm speaking, I'm really in my back of my mind, I'm praying that God kill them. Right now, I'm getting fucking. But I'm not going to be walking around hating them. I got other stuff to do with my energy. But as I'm saying this, I'm wishing bad shit on them. I'm just telling y'all, keep it real. Michael Jordan's still mad. Get the hell out of here, man. But the hypocrisy is Michael Jordan don't like Isaiah Thomas because of what he did or did not do in his career. But at the same time, you are vowing to people low-key that you're going to get Jerry Krause fired. So how is it that Jordan is different from Thomas? Because Jordan wanted to win his way. Isaiah Thomas did win his way. If anything, you need to respect that until it's gangster. But it's easy to hate on Isaiah Thomas. By the way, here goes a couple fun facts. Y'all know I always hit y'all with the fun facts on every show. Fun facts. Isaiah Thomas, before he got to the league, women, when the Me Too movement, women were not allowed in locker rooms. And as the president of the Players Association, Isaiah Thomas pushed to get that get down to happen. Another thing he pushed for, before Isaiah Thomas became the president of the Players Association, agents and managers got 10% of all the players' stash. Now they get 4%. So Isaiah Thomas has saved players literally tens of millions of dollars. Y'all hate him and love Jordan. Interesting. Another question. Why don't Michael Jordan hate the Knicks? Because he said in his documentary the Knicks started doing exactly what the Pistons was doing. Why you don't hate Patrick Ewing? Why you don't hate Xavier McDaniel? Why you don't hate Mason? Probably because, God rest his soul, when Mason was here, he could put them paws on you. But you said Mason was one of the best competitors you ever came up against. They were stupid to trade Mason. The Knicks was crazy. But he was doing the same thing Rick Mahorn and those guys were doing. Xavier McDaniel was doing the same thing. What's the deal with you and Isaiah Thomas? Everybody talking about Zeke Jonas. You mad about some shit 30 years ago. By the way, if you're mad at Isaiah Thomas and his crew for fouling you hard, and then you turn around and tell a story about how Phil Jackson called the ticky-tack fouls, and then as he called these ticky-tack fouls, you foul Steve Kerr hard and say, that's a real hard foul. Steve Kerr jump up punching your chest because you knocked him on his ass and you socked him in his eye. So should Steve Kerr be mad at you now, Mike? Or is that just the hypocrisy that y'all, here go y'all favorite line. You know how Mike is. That's just Mike. Boy, I would kick Mike draws in his ass if he did that to me. Me and Mike got to fight every day at practice until I get kicked off the team. I'm just letting y'all know. That's just the way rap rolls. Another thing. This is the thing that annoys me the most. Initially, shout out to my girl Regina, man. Regina started blasting Mike on Facebook last night. And I was watching these two dudes, one dude I respect, one dude, whatever. And they were defending Jordan. And they were defending him with that same foolishness that a lot of people defend him with. Oh man, maybe he's not an activist. Every athlete is not an activist. Do you really have to be an activist standing up for what's right and what's wrong? Why does that make you an activist? Don't that just make you a man? So if you're telling me if you walk down the street, some random dude is beating the hell out of a woman, you got to throw your cape on to stop him from kicking this woman's ass? Or you just the man stopping some woman from getting her ass kicked? You're not a superhero. That's just bogus to be some man stomping some woman out. Because if that's wrong, right? So, why is it that, man, everybody not born to be an activist is a viable excuse? That's not a viable excuse. That's the cowardly way out. That is the cowardly way out. First of all, I wasn't educated on what's going on. That's the biggest bullshit lie I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh man, well you know Mike, he didn't, Virginia Tucker, that's her name, I couldn't think of her name. Virginia Tucker, shout out to Virginia Tucker. Oh well Mike wasn't educated on what was going on. Hold it. You got a staunch racist on one hand. You are from the South. You have a staunch racist going up against a brother. How much more education you need? Bigot, person who hates you because of what you look like, hates you, your mama, your daddy, your grandfather, all your grandparents, and all your ancestors. Versus a person who looks like you, who claims to be fighting for your rights. I don't have to do any research to back that dude. Even if he lying and he is the biggest Sambo in town, I'ma roll with the Sambo that look like me versus the bigot who outwardly hates me. Oh, well, he didn't know. Man, y'all are some chumps for letting him slide with that. How much education do you need, Mike? You're a college-educated man. At that point, you had a degree in geography. Which is, never mind. But at that point, you were a college-educated man. You went to one of the most prestigious universities, graduated one of the most prestigious universities in the United States of America. And you couldn't pick up a newspaper, have them send you some pamphlets on what this dude was about. Because the internet wasn't, you couldn't hop on a plane in 1990, fly to this man's office, tell me what you stand for, and then I'm going to back you. Oh, see, I was only an athlete. First of all, you're not an athlete. That's your job. You are not what your job is. I'm not a podcaster. I host and the partial owner of a podcast network. I'm not a podcaster. I'm a man. And when you get to talking about hurting people that look like me, guess who else look like me? My grandkids. Guess who else look like me? My sister kids. Guess who else look like me? My friends and their kids and their grandkids. And my daughter, my son, their mother, their grandmother, my mom. Everybody, more than likely, who's listening to this show or gonna listen to this show look like me. And if you listen to this show and you don't look like me, that means you're a righteous person because you're not looking at who I am, you're listening to what I'm saying. So it don't take a whole lot of research to get on the side of right and wrong. But y'all let him, I'm really not an activist, I ain't get into it like that. Okay, cool. This is what we're gonna start doing, people. For these dudes who ain't standing up, who got a platform, we ain't buying no more damn Nikes. We ain't buying no more nothing that they promote because I ain't done no research on your black ass to find out if you down for me. So, and I'm not going to do no research. How about that? That's what we need to get on, man. Because everybody who want to play this, hey, if you play in the middle, you play on the other side. That's the way I was raised. Either you got low key back or you don't. Either you got D grade back or you don't. Either you got Big Illinois or Dre C back or you don't. Ain't no. And y'all can let y'all boy get over on that monkey shit, but I'm not, man, because that's some sucker shit, man. You mad at somebody for 30 years, but you ain't got the intestinal fortitude to stand up for your community? How much research do you have to do to stand up against a Klansman? Well, I never talked to a Ku Klux Klansman. I really don't know all his stance on your community. So I'm just gonna be quiet and watch one of my homies' sister get raped and one of my homies' brother get lynched. Really? But that's y'all man. That's y'all man. Sometimes I dream that he is me. I ain't never dreamed that shit. I ain't never gonna dream it. Because he a sucker, y'all. Y'all ain't got to, hey, nobody has to roll with my opinion. Nobody on earth has to roll with the way I see it. I'ma see it, and I'm cool enough to stand alone on this island saying, Mike, F you. How about that, man? Because this is crazy. You are a man who claims to you openly hate Isaiah Thomas. Oh, he's great. I still hate his ass. He's an asshole. But you couldn't take that same stance against a bigot? And y'all out here making excuses for him? See, y'all always talking about, see, this is what's wrong with the community. We judge people too much. I ain't judging shit. I'm telling you the facts. This the sucker ass dude y'all roll with. Because he a sucker MC. Where I'm from, we beating up people like Mike Jordan. What you mean you got to do some research? We talking about bigotry, and we talking about people in the community. We talking about people from our clan, our family, our clan, our village, our community, our tribe, right? How much does it take to stand up for what's right, bro? How much research you need to do to stand up against a bigot? Clown. But that's y'all got. That's y'all got. And next up, enough about Michael Jordan, because it ain't worth talking about. I'm enjoying the documentary, but with each waning episode, I lose a little more respect for that man. You know, oh man, he's not active. And you suckers, you chumps, you punks that be talking that ain't his job. Yes, it is. If you look like me, if you're a part of this damn community, anytime somebody attacks this goddamn community, it's your job to stand up. Now, I know I said I was going to keep it fun, but I'm just pissed off at that. I ain't letting that slide. Y'all can, but that's some sucker shit. Period. It's your job. Back to the show. KD's manager talk about he might play. KD already come out and said, I ain't playing under no circumstance. Big up to KD. Do not put the rest of your career in jeopardy trying to steal some glory. Guess what? That's how you in the situation you in now. You could have been like the homie John Wall that had a small tear in your Achilles. You call yourself doing it for the duck, and look at you now. No way, no how, if I'm KD, am I playing any more basketball until the 2020-2021 season. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Next up, shout out, man. Thank you, God, for that. Rudy Gobert and young Mitchell are healthy. They are healthy. They have gotten past this COVID-19. They are ready to go. Rudy Gobert, thank you, God, for those two young brothers being healthy, and for all those who were attacking Rudy on Twitter, go to hell, man. That dude was touching the microphones because none of us thought this thing was as serious as it came to be. So big ups to those dudes, man. I'm glad that both of those brothers are healthy. And with that being said, man, I want to thank y'all for listening to the Intervention Podcast. I got one more break. Then I'm going to come back and shut down the show. Small break, have a little fun with this. I'll let you go.
Hey, we welcome you back to Open Court. This is one of those things where I guess you could say statistically this guy should just kill this guy, or this is one of those limo games. You make sure he gets to the arena because you're going to wear him out. Sometimes it just doesn't work that way, does it, Shaq? If you had to narrow it down to just one.
Big country.
Big country? Why?
Because you know, guards that don't play defense, they always tell bigs to show. So I would show, and Big Country be 15 feet away, and I would have to rotate back. And he had the ugliest Duckworth one-hand jumper. He shoot it, and it always go in. And so halftime, I'm looking at the stats. Shaq 15, Big Country 26. I'm like, man, this cat's killing me.
That's how I got that big contract.
Yeah.
All the big name point guards you faced, and all the battles you had in your career, your Hall of Fame career. And who are you telling me is your toughest guy to check?
Steve Coulter.
Oh, of course, we all knew that.
The crooked leg. he had a move.
Oh. Get a ball. Get a ball.
Ball there. He had a move.
I guard you.
I couldn't.
I guard you.
I could not.
Go away. I guard you.
And we would call it the crooked leg. He's going right, full speed, and he would stop, plant his left leg really hard. And then he would throw the ball. And then go with it. Full speed, right? And so Washington had this great scorer by the name of Jeff Malone.
Oh, yeah.
And we would come to the arena.